Hello guys, welcome back to Photographics Academy. Alright, so today we're going to be doing a high-end photo retouching using Kumoo, and we are going to be working with this amazing portrait we got from Deities. Right? Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I want to do on this image definitely is take care of the blemishes, do my frequency separation, my micro dodge and bond, then remove some face molds, balance the skin tone. If you notice, the face is slightly not, balancing with the body in terms of color, right? Then we see where we'll go from there, look at the makeup details. Then at the end of the day, we are going to synchronize everything we did here on this one. So we're going to be touching the two images, except that we are going to focus on one and use it to synchronize this. So we'll not have to, spend the same amount of time doing it. And that is the beauty of AI. You can have like 15 images, take your time and get one right, and just use it across all other images, and you get the same consistent result. Because AI is smart, man. He knows exactly where to apply what to apply. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I want to do is to take care of the blemishes on her face and on her body. So I'm going to come here and make sure I turn on my makeup protection so that it doesn't see some of the makeup on her face as blemishes. Then I will increase the acne on the face to reduce it. I'll also turn on the face mold, do the same thing for the body. Then increase my body blemishes and maybe reduce the marks a little. I wouldn't want it, gone away entirely because of the highlights on her. Then forehead wrinkles, definitely. Dark circles, that needs to be lifted. Her eye bags and all of that. The wrinkles around eye, let's move her eye out a little. So her cheek line, these lines over here, I want it on the image, so I'm going to increase it and also reduce my smile line. Then the lip line, just a little. I like the textures on her lips. So it doesn't have double chin, so we'll not touch that. Neck wrinkles, yeah. So for this particular one, we do not actually need to do accessory breast, but because of the second one we are going to be working on, which she raised her hand, we are going to turn on our accessory breast. And yeah, that will be it. Her face is actually perfectly in focus, so no need of turning on the face. It's focus repair. Now let's get straight down to skin retouching. The first thing we will do in skin retouching is just the same routine you do in your images, which is frequency separation, right? So I'll come down to my frequency separation over here and increase it all the way to 100%. Now looking at the image, you will notice that the image have quite some textures and we want to retain it. So to retain the textures, I will just increase my high pass or my high frequency rather, just to make sure I still have the textures on her skin. Look at that. Are you seeing that texture? Yes. So just to make sure I still have the textures on her skin, then I will increase my skin refinement effect and also increase my neutral gray leveling, which serves as our micro dodge and bond. Do the same thing for my neutral gray contour. Then lastly, I will come down to my AI face retouch and just increase it. So I'm noticing something. The textures over here is becoming too strong, probably because of our high pass. Yeah, the textures over here are becoming too strong. So I'm going to reduce the high pass a little and draw down the skin refinement just there. Then this one over here is frequency separation for the body. So everything we did was just for the face, right? So we'll come here and increase for the body. So this is going to smoothen out her body evenly to give us a good overall look. And we have our retouch perfectly done. Then we'll come down to the skin area. You can decide to brighten up her skin tone, but we are not going to be doing that because she is actually properly rooted. What we'll do rather is to balance the skin tone between her face and her body. So I'll come to skin tone balance multiple. So this multiple targets both the face and the body. The one that has body attached to it targets just the body. The one that has face attached to it targets just the face. So I'm going to increase for the body You see the way it just brought it together for the multiple rather. So the moment I did the multiple, it brightened up everywhere, added a uniform skin tone, and now we have a very uniform setting. So I think I need to drop it down a bit. Yeah. And maybe for the body as well. Very good. Now let's determine a skin tone for her. I'm going to go to a tan skin tone. Yeah, I'm going to go for a tan skin tone, but I'm going to drop it down. Very good. So that still looks very close to what we had on it originally. And let's see what a rosy look will look like. Okay, so I think I'll prefer the warm look. So we'll push a warm look into our skin. Very good. We'll push a warm look into her skin. And this is it. Now it's time to improve our makeup details. To do that, very simple. Go down to makeup. I do not have any eye to fix. We don't have bad teeth. So we'll just focus on the makeup. So you come to the makeup area, you go to enhance eyebrow, just a little. Then enhance eye makeup. So that the eye makeup becomes stronger. Then increase the shadows. So this is our dots and bone. Then increase the highlight. So this gives us that dots and bone effect you get in your images. Then we'll come to enhance lip makeup. Very important. Very good. So at this point, we are practically done. If there are teeth you want to fix, like I'm noticing her teeth is not pure white, so go to teeth. Go to whiten teeth. And just allow it to clean up the teeth. Very good. Then brighten it up a little. Still on the makeup. So if you feel you don't like the eyebrow, you can actually come here and change the eyebrow to anything of your choice. So I think a high art is going to do a very strong job in this one. Then for the lipstick as well, you can come to the lip gloss and see any other color that looks really nice. So I think I love this lighter pink over here. Blends so well with the original color on the lips. Then for the contour, you can come here and add even more contour to the image, just to give her more dimensions and all of that. It will have a general makeup if you want to, change general makeup, or even if you want to give her an entirely new set of makeup, you can just come here and select any makeup at all, and it's going to change overall makeup on her face. So for the body, come down to the body, we just go to the model and we visit a little. It gives her that model vibe and makeup. So for my background, we're already on red. So let's see if we can mix a little bit of gradient effect on that background. Let's see how it goes. Right, so we select something. Okay, I want to use gradient. Okay, I want the gradient really an orange gradient. I just see the color that would give us the best look we want. This is actually so cool. Like the way it's pushing her out. Although we can still work with our red background if we wish to, and still stick with the red. You know what? Let's stick with the red. So we'll go back to solid color and select a very bright red. Very saturated. Yeah, this works. So before, the after. Very good. Now it's time to synchronize the look across the two images. We are done with this one, right? And we can come and start retouching this one from the beginning. And that is where, what is it called? Synchronization comes in. So to synchronize, hold your control, select the other image. Go to your synchronize, make sure that you have selected everything you did on the image, except the ones you do not want to add. Then go to confirm and wait for it. And it's done. ASAP. The before, the after, the before, the after. Look at that result. fucking amazing. Very, very good. All right. So I'm noticing a little issue I need to fix in this one. I need to crop the image to lose this. So to do that, we just go to our cropping and just push it up with it. So nice. Press enter. I think is when it first very tiny bit of it. Okay, and that is nice for composition. This is the before, this is the after, this is the before, this is the after. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. Let me show you how you can export before we call it a day. So you just select the two of them, go to your export, select where you want it to go and export, and the job is done. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. Do make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you subscribe, turn on your notification bell to get notified every single time we drop a new video. Until then, see you on the next one.